Initializing.
Welcome to the lesson on esp32-s3 specifications. Now that you understand much more about microcontrollers, it's time to revisit the esp32-s3. Let's start with the basics. The esp32-s3 is built for speed, connectivity, AI, and advanced hardware control. Here's what's inside. First, the processor. At the heart of the esp32-s3 is a dual-core Extensa L X7 CPU running up to 240 MHz. That means it can handle multitasking and complex operations like AI and real-time monitoring much faster than classic microcontrollers. Next, memory. It has 512 kilobytes of SRAM, the fast, short-term storage for programs, but it also supports up to 8 megabytes of external PSRAM, so you can run big machine learning models, advanced graphics, or log tons of sensor data without worry. For storage, it can use up to 16 megabytes of flash memory. That's plenty for storing your code, Wi-Fi passwords, and datasets. Wireless connectivity is built in. The esp32-s3 connects easily to Wi-Fi networks, just like your phone or laptop, and it supports Bluetooth 5.0, both classic and BLE. That means you can link to apps, smart sensors, or even headphones, no separate modules required. What about pin capabilities? This chip offers 45 programmable input and output pins. You'll use them for digital signals, analog sensors, PWM for smooth lighting or motor control, I2C and SPI for external chips and sensors, UART for serial communications, and capacitive touch projects. But esp32-s3 has much more under the hood. Now here's the more. It supports up to 20 high-precision analog inputs, ADC channels, for sensors. You get DAC outputs on select pins for creating audio signals and waveforms. There are 2 full I2S interfaces for working with digital microphones and speakers. You can use up to 14 capacitive touch pins for touch sliders and buttons. There are hardware pulse counters for projects that measure rotation or frequency. You get a matrix I/O system, meaning you can reassign most pins to nearly any function, providing huge flexibility. It offers LCD and camera interfaces for visual feedback and basic image recognition, as well as an internal temperature sensor and a RISC-V ultra-low power coprocessor for smart energy savings. What does this mean for you? You'll control dozens of LEDs, motors, and sensors at once. Build smart IoT gadgets with robust wireless networking, connect to cloud services, and send data without extra hardware. Run Edge AI directly on device for things like object and voice recognition, enabled by a dedicated neural network accelerator. Create interactive projects with touch input, sound playback, displays, and much more. Let's quickly compare the esp32-s3 to the well-known Arduino Uno. The esp32-s3 is up to 15 times faster with vastly more memory and built-in wireless, and supports every type of sensor and interface you'll use for modern electronics, robotics, and AI. To wrap up, the esp32-s3 is a powerhouse for makers, students, and engineers, letting you create from simple interactive lights to fully connected Edge AI gadgets for projects that once needed specialized hardware.
Initializing.